Now that it's getting closer to summer, let's talk about steps on how to properly bathe yourself. Hello everyone and welcome to SandroTalks. I wanted to create this video because there are a lot of people that don't know how to properly bathe themselves due to neglect, abandonment within the home, as a child. So I really hope this helps someone out there. This is a no bully zone, okay? You have no idea what people have gone through behind closed doors, what people have endured throughout their childhood, okay? A lot of people have masked a lot of childhood abuse. So this is a no criticizing zone, all right? So let's all support one another, have compassion, lean on one another, share our knowledge, and not judge, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Now we're gonna call this a toolkit, a shower toolkit. The first things that you need to wash yourself with are two things, right? A rag and an African net sponge. I will show you how to use these two things in just a second, properly. Now the second thing is soap. Not just liquid soap, but a really good bar soap, okay? I like to use the Dove Sensitive Bar Soap, or I like to go to local artisan shops or, a farmer's market where people make specialized hand soaps with natural ingredients. Now in my case, I like to use several different types of soaps, okay? I like to use bar soap and liquid soaps, and I usually like to use about 2 to 3, maybe 4, depending on how I feel. I like to use a good 3 to 4 different types of soaps in my daily shower routine, okay? So now that we have the base of our toolkit, right? The soap and the sponges that we're going to use. Now I'm going to talk about application, okay? So we're going to apply step 1 and step 2 together. I'm going to show you how to properly use, the sponges and the soap, and how to properly wash your body so that no type of stench is lingering, okay? Okay, now I have my African net sponge and I have a rag, okay? So with the rag, you want to grab your bar soap first and lather this real nicely, very soapy. It needs to be soapy, okay? It needs to be very soapy. And then you literally wash your entire body. Wash your entire body. Make sure your entire body is soapy because of the rag needs to be soapy. I don't know how many times I have to say this, okay? The rag needs to be drenched. You need to be seeing suds, okay? Suds. There should be some suds action going on, like a ton of it. And literally scrub everywhere, under your arms several times, okay? I like to be covered in soap, in all the suds. Make sure you go behind your ears. The last part you want to do this is the last step you want to do, right? Clean your private parts, okay? For the men out there, clean your front area and then clean your behind, and make sure you get inside as well, okay? You want to make sure there's soap inside your butt crack. That needs to be washed. Everything is being washed, okay? Your legs are being washed, your feet is being washed, behind your ears, your armpits, everything's being washed, okay? My women, underneath your breasts, you need to clean there. for my women, always, always, always clean your front first and then you clean your behind, okay? Clean your front and then your behind. So I like to do that twice with the rag. I do that twice with the bar of soap and the rag. And then, okay, I go in with my African net sponge and I do the same thing all over again. Now, the private areas, I don't do that, okay? For my women in the front area, I lightly go over it with this, but I don't clean my behind with my African net sponge. I just don't do that, okay? So I exfoliate just like I did with the rag. I do it with the African net sponge. I scrub my armpits really, really nicely. I scrub behind my neck, okay? You don't have to be so aggressive with it, but just make sure you're putting a little bit of pressure, you know, just to get the grime, the stench, all that dirt off of you, okay? And I do this twice. I do it twice, okay? And then, well, do I do it twice? I do. I do it twice. And then I go in with my liquid soap. And then I just lightly do it again. So I'm scrubbing myself like a good 4 to 5 times. All right? And then that's that, okay? That's that with the African net sponge. And then, you know, I rinse inside my crevices. For my ladies, make sure you rinse your, for my ladies, make sure you rinse out your private parts with water. Rinse it out inside, rinse it out. And for everyone, you should be rinsing out, you should be washing the inside of your butt crack with soap and water. I like to do it twice. Okay, I do it twice. You want to keep it fresh down there. You want to smell good, okay? Just soap and water, unscented. Don't be using the scents down there. Don't be doing that. Okay? I don't mean to like tell you what to do, but please don't. It'll make you smell. It'll mess up your pH, okay? But yeah, so that's all I have for the application phase on how to bathe yourself properly. Now, this is a really good basis to start with when it comes to properly bathing yourself and cleaning yourself, okay? Make sure you scrub properly. Make sure you get underneath those armpits, okay? Because it builds up a lot of bacteria and that's what makes us smell. So any crevices, anything that's like friction that rubs together, your thighs, right? Your armpits, you know, your butt crack. So just make sure you really get those areas real good. Let me know if this video helped you in any way. Sending you love and light. Okay, like for part 2 because I have more info, I have more tips and tricks up my sleeve, but I'm running out of time. Okay, so definitely like more content like this and see you later. Love you. Bye.